Hi everyone, welcome back to our fourth episode of End of an Era podcast. Today we're going to be talking about movies.
So I will say this is a very big topic for me because I'm like studying film. I'm a pretty big movie person. But I'd also say like Morgan is like the friend I go to talk about movies with.
I'm not studying
but she knows movies, and I think we both we're just going to talk about kids movies, kind of like we're obviously not going to get to all of them, but like our.
Yeah, I made a list on my phone.
I think some are very obvious, like the Disney movies and stuff.
Definitely.
But I personally think I came up with some like good ones that like will make you be like, oh, like
I was trying to think of like
that.
niche ones, but I think that like only I was like obsessed.
I have a couple niche ones. I have a list here. Right, you know what? Let's start. So we both made lists. Wait, I texted myself my list. But first off, I made a list of movies that scared me.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Because I started writing them down, and I was just like, a lot of movies scared me as a kid for some reason. And some of them, you're going to be like, oh yeah, that makes sense, like why that scared you. Other ones, you're going to be like, okay, like, so I will say, what actually, like, scared me so, I'm going to try not to curse, okay? But what scared me...
High school project.
Yeah, it's a high school project, no cursing, no. Chicken Little.
Oh, I love Chicken Little!
Scared me so bad. I thought Chicken Little came out when we were kids. It came out before we were born.
Wait, I love Chicken Little.
No, you shouldn't.
No, oh my god, I used to get like the disc from like the library all the time. That and Romeo and Juliet were like...
I never saw that.
I love Romeo and Juliet. You know what? Everyone's like, it's a TikTok meme, It's a good movie.
I've had several friends tell me about it.
It's hilarious.
Chicken Little was like on for some reason, like I think like maybe like 2010 or 2011 something, one year, they were like, okay, we're gonna like show Chicken Little on every commercial break. Maybe this was just a month, but it felt like forever for me. And it was just like, we're gonna advertise it, and then it's gonna play one night. And I just remember I was watching Disney Channel, and every commercial they'd be like, Chicken Little, the sky is falling. And I was like,
oh, I remember that.
And I literally like remember being up at night in bed being like, oh my god.
I didn't have like a reaction. Oh wait, no, I'm such a liar. Tangled. After I watched Tangled, I thought I was gonna get kidnapped.
I thought the ending kidnap scene where she's like tied up was creepy.
I thought I was gonna get kidnapped after I would ask my dad every night if like he locked the door.
And then there's Frankenweenie.
That scared me so bad.
I saw that at
my God.
a kids play center.
I remember where I was when I saw it. I was in my room, and we were just gonna go out to eat like with my family friends, and then there's this scene where like the dog like jumps out of like the closet, and that freaked me out. Like I had nightmares about it. This is before I got my dog.
I honestly this is before I had my dog. They were like, we're gonna watch this new movie, and I think that might be the first Tim Burton movie I ever saw.
I was a big Tim Burton
and
fan.
I was it might have been 2013, so I was like 6 or something like that, and they were like, oh, we're gonna watch this movie. I don't think I was the right age for it because it was just scary. It's a good movie, like in retrospect, but
it's just like freaky for kids.
It's
like,
really freaky. I think the monsters at the end of the movie, like when they like, spoiler alert.
Sorry guys, but you had your time to watch it. Come on.
They like they make the other kids decide they want their own like Franken animals, and so like the one girl, her cat turns into a bat cat. That really made me sad because I was like, no, the cat dies.
I just don't
like the cat was the main one.
It just like freaks me out. Tim Burton movies in general, I think I watched a lot of them as kids.
They're good, but they're just not for little kids, and I think
they shouldn't be marketed as.
They should. That movie's PG-13.
Corpse Bride, I watched. That's like
Corpse Bride, so good.
And I love. It's one of my favorite movies of all time.
It's amazing.
But not for. I wouldn't say it's for little kids.
No, but it's so great.
That and Haunted Mansion, which is not Tim Burton.
Corpse Bride is based on like a Jewish folk tale. It's very I did a project on it.
I love Corpse Bride. It's one of my favorite movies.
Also, Book of Life scared me so bad.
Oh my god, I love that movie.
But okay, let me explain. I was watching it on a plane. I think the same year it came out. I was watching it on a plane. I started at the middle, so I had no clue what was happening at all.
What happens in the middle of the movie?
I have no clue, but just imagine, right? There's like all these skeleton imagery, all this like dark imagery. Like I think it was like right when somebody died is when I started the movie. So it's like I didn't know the beginning of the movie tells you like, oh, like, you know, it
Does it
explains
tell?
Day of the Dead,
Mhm.
stuff like that. I didn't know what that was. So to me, it was just like they die and then there's a bunch of skeletons.
Yeah.
And then like there's like the fading away, like forgotten stuff. And I'm like, that's scary. So I started at the middle, it ends. I'm like, oh my God. And then it restarts. And I don't know how, and on this plane, I don't know how to restart a movie. I probably should have asked somebody to help me.
Attendant.
But I ended up watching this movie again. I watched the second half of the movie, and then I watched the whole movie again. I think I just didn't like the fact that I was stuck watching the same movie. That maybe that's what scared me
Like,
more.
I really like. I remember. I have the book. I think.
Oh, my garage is opening.
Bye.
Also, I'd say like Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh, scared me.
I turned on the TV and it
Scared
was
me.
the scene where he's like getting like tomatoes thrown at him.
My mom got
and
really
I was,
mad
like,
because
screaming.
that guy. What's his name? Quasimodo? No,
The main guy,
no, the main guy. What's his name?
Quasimodo,
Was it Quasimodo?
the Hunchback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he freaked me out. My mom got really mad at me.
I'm mad at you.
She was like, Morgan, like, this is the point.
Oh, you can't. I mean, yeah.
It freaked me out. I'm sorry.
And then Monsters University, not Monsters Inc.
Oh my god, scared me.
Monsters University specifically because I think they
We talked
showed.
about this.
Yeah, they showed more of the scary parts of it than in Monsters Inc. Like the Monsters Inc. ends with like them like being like trying to make kids laugh.
Yeah,
and
it's
stuff.
not as good in my opinion.
Monsters University was just scary. Like they just had a lot more scary imagery with like the animatronic kids.
Yeah. That's how I thought sororities and frats worked. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my god, like the laugh floor, like this is like how it works.
Wait, what's the competition called?
I don't know.
Guys, I mean, does that
Like-
happen in college?
But like that's like how I thought that like sororities and frats worked. Like I thought like that's
Yeah.
like how everything worked because like they were like technically like
Yeah, they were like in
they
this,
were like rushing.
yeah, but then they were like in the mom's
Yeah,
basement.
it, like, freaked me out.
Rio scared me a bit, and I will let me
They
explain.
have such a good soundtrack.
Rio, not the whole movie Rio. When they're in captivity, it scared me. I just remember that, and I was like, I don't really want to watch Rio, guys. It's a little scary. And then Coraline. See,
I have
a story about this. I never watched Coraline as a kid, and I watched it maybe the summer before
We
11th
watched it
grade.
together.
That's the first time I watched it, was with Morgan. And do you know why the first time I watched it was right before 11th grade? It's because when we were like 8, maybe, Morgan comes to school and she's like, Casey, I watched the scariest movie ever. You cannot watch it. Casey, promise me. You made me promise. You're like, Casey, promise me you'll never watch this movie. Ever. And I was like, I promise, Morgan. I promise. And I kept that promise.
I'm really happy that you did.
I kept that promise for so
really happy.
long. And then one
No
day.
one's ever kept a promise like that.
Yeah, I'm very dedicated. I'm loyal. And one day I realized, I was like, why am I keeping this promise? Like, I was like, why would I keep this promise? And Morgan's like, oh, I love that movie. And I'm like, why haven't I seen it now? I'm like, why did I keep that promise for so long? And then I watched it and I loved it.
It's honestly, I feel like, let me explain myself, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. I think I was like a really weird kid. I really liked freaky movies. Like, Coraline is not for like elementary school kids at all. But there was something about it that was like so addicting to me that I like needed to watch it over and over again. And I would complain to my mom like all the time. And she would just like give in because like, you know what? Allison and I both loved it. And you know, it's really hard to get
Yeah.
two kids to agree on the same movie.
Yeah.
So she would put it on. Then my grandma found out and she got really, really mad at my mom.
Oh my God.
And I would honestly get nightmares from it. Like I would get nightmares. You know that scene where the other mother gives Coraline like the bugs to eat? I had nightmares about that.
The bug seat?
Like she would like eat like chocolate bugs.
Oh, the bug. Oh, I thought you meant like a chair made of bugs.
And I had like a recurring dream about that. Like it was on and on over and over again. Like all throughout like the summer when I first watched it for the first time, I completely like had nightmares solely about Coraline. But something about it was like I really needed to watch it.
I mean, it's a beautiful movie.
I love the song.
All I knew about it from you was that she sewed buttons. I thought she ended up sewing buttons into her eyes. She didn't even do that.
Spoiler!
Sorry guys, the villain doesn't win in this kids movie, believe it or not.
Which is the only thing that makes it a kids movie, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it's because like the market for animated movies is like, it's for kids. Every animated movie has to be for kids, and I think that's wrong. Like I think the director made another movie, animated movie.
Yeah. I
When
never watched it. It's
I don't recommend it really.
I never watched it.
I thought it was like a lot. I mean, it was
I
trying to
remember
do a
seeing
lot.
ads. It was like from the creative Coraline. I was like, I'm not watching that.
I watched it. I was trying to do a lot, but it was a lot of like show don't tell. Well, it was a lot of tell don't show, which was like the bad guys. Literally, you didn't see them do anything bad. You just heard about them doing. Like
Yeah.
they owned a prison, like a private prison, and they wanted people to go. It was like super complicated. It was PG-13 though, and so like they had like 2 curse words. But I thought it could have been a lot better. But it was just like I don't know, like they were trying to do a lot, and it was just I think it needed more adventure parts. Like the main characters don't meet until like 40 minutes in.
Honestly, Coraline did that very well. I feel
Like Coraline's very well. It's based on a book.
Yeah, considering it's also I have that book. It's in my bookshelf, and it's like it just faces us like this.
Yeah, we
Not-
still have the
not
books
like
from
this.
last episode here. I didn't
Like
clean
this.
up.
There's just something about it. There's also I don't know if you've ever watched these, but Studio Ghibli movies.
My first like anime movie, I think Kiki's Delivery Service is
It's a
Studio
really good
Ghibli.
movie.
I watched that like at like a film camp.
It's a really amazing movie. I think they're so great. However, one of them freaked me out entirely.
Which one?
Spirited Away.
I need to watch that. I've heard a
It
lot of good things.
Freaks me out. My grandma also got mad at my mom for
Really?
letting me watch it because it's like, honestly, there's a scene.
I mean, it's
In the
very
beginning,
popular.
There's a scene in the beginning where the parents eat food and then they turn into pigs. That freaked me out. I like thought like if I ate something like I would turn outside of my house.
They
like,
turn-
I would turn into a pig.
See, I'm like,
And I literally like you would take me to a restaurant and I would like not eat.
I'm like, we need more. I'm not saying like we need like rated R movies that are animated, but like PG-13 movies, I think can be animated. Like, you know, like why can't they be animated? You know, like where they're just like they're not like, you know, like over the top, like violent or sexual. It's just like, you know, just PG-13, like a Marvel movie.
Honestly, I think you can appreciate Studio Ghibli movies as you're older. I don't really think you would appreciate it if you were younger.
I think Kiki.
I rewatched it.
Have you seen
during-
Kiki's Delivery?
Yeah.
I think
like every one of them.
I think that one's pretty good for kids.
It's very good for kids.
Like it's pretty simple. It's like a cute like
Same
idea.
With Howl's Moving Castle, I would say, is pretty decent for kids. The soundtrack for all of them are so good. Like that's why I listen to.
Oh, I've heard the music. It's
The
so
music's
pretty.
so gorgeous. There's I think it's called The Cat Returns. She like falls in love with a cat. It's really weird.
Never heard of that one. Probably for a reason.
I think there's two movies. I think it's like Whisper of the Heart or something along those lines. And I remember watching it as a kid, and I was like, no, this can't
You're
be.
like, this is wrong.
Even I knew that. I was
Good-
like 6.
But I will say, a lot of good movies have a cat. Coraline. Love the cat in Coraline.
And you know what?
He's such a vibe.
TikTok audio when it's like, this world's not how it seems. I forget what he says exactly.
He has a great voice.
I'm due for a rewatch.
I know-
What I'm thinking.
He's like a voice actor. Like he was in Princess and the Frog.
What was he?
He was Dr. Facilier.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I kind of hear that.
Yeah, he's like you've heard him in a lot of things, but you like I don't remember his name, but like he's really good.
Shout out.
But oh, I was recording. I got my phone. I also finding movies that siblings both like, and especially twins both like, I think is very hard because like I don't know, maybe different ages is harder. But
Vivian would just watch whatever.
yeah, because it's like, I think people are like, well, watch what the younger sibling can
Yeah.
watch. But, you know, when you're a twin, you can't always do that. So my sister and I, like, you know, we fought over a lot of movies. We had a huge DVD book.
Yeah, I should have brought one.
And we would, like, flip through it. My parents just had, like, I don't know why we had so many DVDs. I don't know why we didn't just rent them. But we
also have so many. We did both. We did DVDs and.
We had like our DVD book, and so one time my sister and I really wanted to see Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Oh, what a good movie.
Which is a great movie. We saw it on like TV and we wanted to watch it again. And this was at a time where streaming didn't. This is like right before streaming started, like right before Netflix came out. So it was like we couldn't watch the movie whenever we wanted. Like it was just like, you know, So we were like, oh, our babysitter was like, okay, we'll go get DVD. And so we go to Target. There's no Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs DVD. And, like, this is, like, a time where it's, like, because I'm, like, I kind of wished Blockbuster had still existed.
Yeah.
Or some, like, video store like that, because then that... But it was, like, in this time between that and streaming, it was, like, kind of, like, well, there's no way. Blockbuster,
Like a
a long
while
time
ago.
But, like, honestly, like, in the time where we were still using DVDs, I still wished it would have existed because, like, we were still using DVDs. Why don't we have a store for it? Like, I understand, but now, obviously, nobody uses them. But, we go to Target, no Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs DVD in the tiny little spinning thing. Like, they had such a tiny selection. And so then my babysitter was like, oh, well, there's Megamind. So that's kind of similar. She was like, there's both reporters in it. Not the same, but good, both good movies. Megamind, underrated. What?
I'm not a big fan of Megamind.
You're not a big fan of you're what?
I just, like, didn't really care for it. I wasn't a big fan of, like, any space movies.
It wasn't a space movie.
Or, like, I just...
you need to watch
I
it
don't
again
face
because
this.
clearly you don't know anything.
Maybe I don't remember it. Maybe
Yeah.
I'm mixing it up with E.T.
E.T. E.T.
I also hated that movie.
A live action movie from the 80s with a 202010 animated movie about a guy with blue skin and a giant head.
I know what he looks like.
Who has Michael Jackson. I had some good music.
I know what he looks like, but I was much more a Peabody and Sherman type.
Peabody. Oh, I was saying, the book I wrote, like, remember we were talking about Magic Treehouse? The book I wrote was a mix of Magic Treehouse and Peabody and Sherman. And I never watched it or read it.
Oh my god, I loved it so much.
I don't know why. Like, I saw commercials for it.
It was so good. I was like, we used to take ski trips a lot, and my mom's car has a TV, like, on, like, both sides. So, like, we would, like,
I wanted one of those.
We would pick a disc, we would just play it, and, like, going on to the thing, like, it was really hard to find movies
Do they still make cars with that? I wonder.
Probably.
Or do people just use iPads? Because I wanted
I'm sure
one.
they do.
Because, I mean, well, iPads were invented, I think, 2012, maybe? So it was, like, after we were toddlers, but we were, like, 5 years old when it happened.
I don't even know if that TV still works. Like, we do not use the TVs anymore because we don't go on road trips with her car anymore.
I really wanted one of those, and I, like, I wished my car had it, and, like, I lived in the city, so I didn't even need my car that much, but, like, when we went we only used it to go to far places, so I'm like, where's the TV? Like, I used the Movies app on my phone. Not on my phone, on my parents' phones. But I miss the Movies app. I don't know why. You could, like, download off of iTunes, and I don't miss paying for each individual thing.
Also, it's really hard to find movies that, like, there was, like, only, like, 3 movies you would constantly rotate in and out, because, like, they were just, like, so good, like, Parent Trap.
Madagascar I watched in a car. I remember the first one. My sister and I were obsessed with Madagascar 3. I've never seen Madagascar 2. I've seen Madagascar 1 once, but Madagascar 3 was on repeat.
They've all mixed in. I've seen all of them.
Madagascar 3.
They've all mixed into...
And people hate on that movie, and it's so good. The Penguins movie, so good. So good. It's just so funny. It's, like, good for the family. Like, it's just good. No, I know them.
I like Ice Age.
Ice Age scared me.
I didn't know that they were mammoths until, like...
What did you think?
I thought they were just really big elephants.
You thought they were elephants? Brown, tusk. We learned about that in school, how they went extinct. What are you talking about? They're I don't know.
It's a shocker how I got into college.
Yeah, you don't know. They're into, like, your essay read about a mammoth. What's a mammoth?
Please don't rescind me, I swear. I'm like...
They are.
I swear I'm somewhat smart.
Frozen movie.
Oh my god!
It just... I loved Anna, honestly. I thought Anna was going to have fire powers or something, and so I kind of liked her for that. Girl. She doesn't have powers, which is kind of lame. But I was her for Halloween, and I made my sister be Elsa.
Yeah, I was
for Halloween. You were Elsa?
Yeah. Honestly, I don't really think I give that. I think I should have been Anna.
We took a picture together. Well, because you're the younger sibling.
Yeah.
I'm the younger sibling. You gotta be the younger sibling. But everyone said Anna was the main character.
Not true at all. It starts with Elsa and ends with Elsa.
Anna is a
Let's be so
huge.
for real.
Anna's the protagonist.
I'm a big
Come
fan
on.
of Olaf personally. There's in Disney they have like this like Frozen sing along thing, and honestly, you could be so old and it's still funny. I think it's hilarious.
I think we were like the target demographic. We were like I was like 7 or 6, almost 7 when Frozen came out. It was like 2014. We were target demographic. In 2019 they released Frozen 2. And so we were like 12 maybe.
Yeah.
I went to like my friend's sister had like Sienna's sister had like a birthday party, and like I don't know how we got invited to it. It was the day Frozen 2 came out, and we all like we and a group of friends like we all watched it, and all the kids did not care, and we were just sitting in the front row watching it, and I was like, this movie's kind of mid. Like,
I just
what's going on?
don't think it was worth a second movie.
Well, I think they shouldn't have taken that long, and also I don't think they should have taken that long on that. Like,
I also really,
Once Upon a Time did it better.
Do you know what I love?
What?
Disney Plus has this thing called Olaf Presents, and it's Olaf. Yes. I think Josh Gad is so funny. I think he's actually like hilarious.
I've seen that, yeah, and he does like Frozen too.
So good. It's
but Lego Movie versus Frozen was like a huge. That I love the Lego Movie.
I love the Lego Movie too. I watched it on my TV. I think it was on cable or something.
What was it, like Unikitty or something?
Unikitty, yeah. I loved
Unikitty. I liked Unikitty, and I also liked the other girl. What was her name?
I don't know, but I had her too.
She's like a cool name
in the Lego.
Yeah, I liked her. That was a good movie, but that was like a huge thing in elementary school where it was like Frozen versus Lego Movie, because the boys were like, if you're a cool boy, you like Lego Movie. And but like some girls were like, no, but I like the Lego Movie because I'm not girly. I don't like Frozen. It was like, whatever. What are these fights that you have in elementary school? We had battles. We called them. When
they broke the fourth wall in the Lego Movie, and it's like they pan. Who was the guy? Was it?
Will Ferrell.
Yeah, Will Ferrell.
Yeah, he was like
and it pans to him after, and I was like,
it broke my brain. I was like,
the super glue.
I was like, oh my god, like, what is happening? Like, the stakes in that movie, I'm like, is it real? Are Legos alive? What is going on? Like, this was just a kid playing pretend?
I was just, like, really confused. However, great movie. Double-decker couch. Fantastic invention. We should get a double-decker couch.
Everyone loved that for some reason. We should get one. You want to sit on top?
Yeah, I want the top one.
Also, Wreck-It Ralph. I have that on DVD.
I love Wreck-It Ralph.
My sister and I both love that movie. Vanellope loved her.
I love Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph 2 is also pretty good. Breaks the internet.
Oh yeah, I forgot
about
that.
Gal Gadot was in it.
I feel like
loved her character.
They're pretty consistent. That was pretty consistent.
Loved her character. I think she looked a lot like me. I would like to think so. But like I always loved the scene where they were making Vanellope's car.
Yeah, and they like
that was so
but it's, like,
fun because they're like hitting all the buttons, but he fixes it.
Yeah.
Fixes it.
King Candy freaks me out.
Yeah, King Candy
freaks me out.
Well, also the reveal. Spoiler alert. The reveal with what's his name? The bad guy.
In the first movie?
Yeah. Turbo!
Oh my god. Also, that's a movie too, Turbo? With the snail?
Oh yeah, with the snail. I never watched it.
I watched it in theaters because my family used to go to the movie theater all the time. And I don't know why, like, we just would watch a movie like every single week.
Turbo was the villain. That reveal was crazy. In my head though, I remember watching it and I remember it being Sonic the Hedgehog. And so for years I was like, every time I saw Sonic the Hedgehog, I was like, that's from Wreck-It Ralph. I know he's in the movie, but I always like, for some reason, he got mixed in my head as the villain. Like, he got mixed in my head as Turbo. So I was like, what's going on? I knew, like, the versions of Sonic the Hedgehog, and then I was like, but isn't his name Turbo?
I just can't stop thinking about the snail.
I didn't care for that. I didn't care for that movie.
I don't know if the movie was that good, but I feel like it was, like, a good movie, because I think, you know the movie Epic?
I've never heard of that.
What?
No.
What?
No.
What?
No.
No. No.
Okay.
No.
Sorry?
Hold on. Wait, you've definitely seen it before. I saw this in theaters. I loved it. I saw it with my dad.
Good for you.
It's like this.
Oh my god, I was looking at like movies earlier. Yeah, I mean like I was like, that looked like a movie that looks like a poorly animated movie.
I was so into
It
it.
looks like a movie with a good poster and a poorly animated.
Josh Hutcherson was in this?
Josh?
Pitbull was in
Josh? A Pitbull was, oh
this?
my.
Beyonce was in this?
Whoa. They always get some crazy casts.
You know what? This was around a time where all animated movies had such a stacked cast,
Well,
like Hotel Transylvania.
Rihanna's gonna be playing Smurfette in the new
You know what?
Smurfs.
But she killed at home, so that's fine.
But I will say, yeah, I have Hotel Transylvania on here. Love that movie.
Hotel Transylvania.
So good. Selena Gomez.
It started my Twilight
like,
obsession.
It's such a it's just such a good movie, and it's Andy Samberg and like was so
Oh, he's
good.
so
He's
funny.
perfect, and
He's
Adam
so funny.
Sandler. I mean, just I can't name. I know like there's
Also,
a
I
big
think
cast.
Mavis is such a good Halloween costume. I really do.
Mavis, yeah.
I
Honestly,
think it's such a good Halloween costume.
I need to do that one time.
Go find a ginger.
Yeah, I need to go find a ginger. I need to go do that. But like that movie's just so good, and also the second one is good.
Oh yeah.
I never
And
saw
they didn't
past
wait that
second.
long between
No,
the two, because I
and
remember watching them pretty consecutively.
They made 4, I believe.
I think I only watched the three.
I didn't watch
I
the
didn't watch
third or
last
the
one.
fourth.
I didn't watch the last one.
The
I know for a fact.
first and second were good. I think it could have ended there, but
Normally, I don't know why they keep on going with it.
it's money. I mean, they're good.
Yeah.
And then Despicable Me, my sister and I both
Oh my
love
god. You know what?
Minions.
That's always been good.
My
There's been no misses.
For my-
I'm gonna say.
for my dad's birthday, my sister and I like cut out we printed out a bunch of Minion pictures. Like my dad was liked the Minions for some reason, and we were like threw him like a Minion themed little like birthday, and we got like a Minion cake topper. But like, just
Who was your favorite minion?
I didn't have one.
It's
But
Bob.
we call our vacuum cleaner like a popoy because they're like here's a toy they're like the popoy.
I like Bob.
Bob, yeah, I didn't really
Or
care about
Stewart.
the Minions movie, like those were, but
Kevin freaks me out.
we just like the Minions in general. The Minions are some of the like smartest and like characters ever
I
invented.
love them. I don't know whose idea was just for Despicable Me,
Genius.
but like
You made them
Oh my God.
iconic.
you deserve all great things in life,
And that's a good
unless you're a bad
movie.
person. But like genuinely, whoever you are, like that was amazing. Also, in Despicable Me 2,
Despicable Me 2 is so good.
it's honestly I would
It might
dare
be
I say
better than the first. Yeah, because Lucy's in it.
Lucy's in it, and she has a sick car.
Honestly, yeah.
And
And they have
I
that airplane moment.
Wish my car was like that. Like, it's just so good. And she's like,
Yeah.
lipstick taser. I'm like, yeah.
And then it's Steve Carell and Kristen Wiig.
And also that scene where he like has her tortilla chip hat. with the
Yes, I
guacamole.
wanted to.
I wanted to eat that
one.
so bad.
I'm like, can we?
Someone make one for me.
Make it. Yeah, we should make.
She's never
um,
seen someone so passionately talk about Despicable
But
Me.
Despicable Me 2 with the cupcake shop too.
Oh
was
my
like,
god. So good.
What else do I have on here? I have Inside Out. Okay, what I want to say about
You
Inside
watched, like,
Out.
Guidance.
Inside
Guidance
Out.
Workshop.
I think that every like mental
It makes me
health
cry.
class or whatever, like I think every teacher was like, like they loved Inside Out because we watched it in like it was like
In
our
guidance workshop in 5th
which
grade,
was
we
like a
would watch
mental
it.
health class. We watched it in like
Yeah.
every class because they're like it's educational, it teaches. But I've watched that movie too many times. I haven't seen the second one.
You know what though? I haven't seen the second one too. It still makes me cry when Bing Bong goes away. I was like in class.
I'm
like,
kind
cheering
of
up.
numb. I'm kind of numb to it all.
No.
It's just like I'm like okay, I get it. It's just
Something about it.
I mean,
just,
not
like,
Despicable Me, you know.
makes me like tear up.
Really?
Like, I get really sad.
I didn't care that much.
I get really sad watching that in The Lion King.
Oh, I mean, that's my mom's favorite Disney movie.
I think it's probably one of my mom's too. But like
Yeah.
genuinely, there's something about Inside Out that like makes me cry because it's just like so like
Makes you
like
cry.
when Bing Bong dies, I'm like, oh my god,
Oh my god.
he's gone.
What about Sing? Sing.
Don't get me started.
I watched Sing with my dad, and he like really liked it, and he was like dissecting. He was like, "Oh yeah, he's like this kind of a guy." That movie has fire music.
Oh my god.
Well, it's like
Taron Egerton, The Man You Are, I'm Still Standing, Elton John cover.
Okay,
Change lives.
I have to say, dare I say, it's better than the original.
Ooh, I'm not gonna hear you.
I know. This might be controversial.
Elton John's rolling right now.
Elton John. I thought he's alive.
He is alive.
Yeah, what? Oh, I'm Still Standing. I have to say, like, it was really good. It's just like his just performance. I just thought they did a really good job. Also,
I just love that gorilla so much.
he's awesome. Scarlett Johansson also, I like.
Oh, Heads Will Roll. So good.
Ash was so, like, she was my favorite. I loved Ash so much.
I like Reese Witherspoon's character, the pig. When
That was Reese? Oh,
That
yeah.
was Reese Witherspoon.
So
Shake it off.
I didn't realize till years later, like, who all these, well, I didn't realize I knew who Scarlett Johansson was when I was younger, but I didn't know it was her.
I like honestly, so good. Who played the
Mouse? Seth MacFarlane?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Amazing work.
They did a great casting job, and, like,
Nina the elephant. Happy birthday.
I hate you, Mina. I hate you. It's on site, Mina.
Don't you
It's
worry
on
about
site.
a thing.
Mina, you are the pick-me girl of pick-me girls. You are you. If I want to show somebody a picture of what I don't want to be, you're the picture I'm pulling
You
up.
don't
Mina,
want to be a big elephant.
Mina, I don't want to be her, but she's a pick-me girl, and she's like, baby. Oh my God, you guys heard me singing. Oh my God, it's so embarrassing that I was singing in front of everybody.
I feel so bad for Tori Kelly. She didn't deserve this.
I just don't like the character. And then the character's like, can I be in the show? She doesn't ask to be in the show. She's always like, I guess. Like, she wants somebody to just hand things to her. I'm like, speak up for yourself, Mina. Speak up for yourself.
It's funny because she's an elephant.
Get it. Like, Mina, like, stop expecting things. I don't like the character because she expects everything to be handed to her. She doesn't, like, advocate. She doesn't advocate for herself, and I think that's a bad role model for kids, is to expect other people to
It's an elephant.
to do things for it's, you know what?
It's an elephant
I
in the
can talk
kids'
about
movie.
this. I don't like you, Mina. I remember I started watching Sing 2, and she was like the star of their musical. I'm like, no, you don't deserve this, Mina.
That came out the same year as Utopia.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it did.
You know what? Good movie year, guys.
Yeah, good movie year. I mean, Zootopia, fire.
Try everything.
And then I have Big Hero 6.
Oh my God, that actually might be my
That
favorite
movie
Disney
was really sad.
That might be my favorite Disney movie.
I will say what's really sad, it kind of hit me.
Uh...
What? I just thought we were fist bumping. What really hurt me about that movie was that, like, the brother reminded me a lot of my uncle. Probably because my uncle just wore, like, a lot of baseball hats. And so, it reminded me of my uncle, so it really freaked me out when he died, and it was like, oh my God, like, it just, like, made me think of my uncle dying, so it was, like, kind of really sad for me, and, like, so I love that movie, but, like, I was really hung up on the brother dying.
It's just, like, very well executed for me.
I loved the girls.
It's really, really well executed. It's very well thought out, and...
Who was your favorite? Well, my favorite, I think her name is Gogo.
The one with the
like,
one,
she could, like, race and...
I liked Go-Go a lot.
People liked, what's her name? Like, Honey, I think was the other one.
Lemons.
Like,
she
something
had the
like...
stuff where she would throw it.
A lot of people are like, oh my God, I love her. I'm like, I love Go-Go. Go-Go is awesome.
I also really liked the guy who would, like...
Oh, that guy, yeah. And then there was, like, the other, like...
Oh, I loved him,
guy.
the mascot. He was just, like, the fire breather.
I'm like,
so funny.
This is... Oh, also, weirdly enough, so we were in California, and, like, I don't know, we went to the beach or whatever, and my dad saved a guy in the ocean or something.
What?
Yeah, my dad, like, pulled a guy, like, a guy who, like, fell in, like, old man or something. I don't know. And, like, the rest of the day, my uncle, same uncle, was calling him Big Hero 7. Because it was, like, right around when the movie came out, and he was like, Big Hero 7, Big Hero 7. I was like, what?
I just love that movie. It's so
Oh,
good.
and Baymax.
It's just so, like, it has everything. It's funny. It's heartfelt.
And Baymax is a good character.
It's perfect. And you know what? He's really, like, huggable.
Yeah, he is. He seems like a balloon in a way. Like a squishy
when I
toy.
hugged him, I was like...
DVD games I also wanted to mention. Did you ever play those?
I played the Mickey Mouse ones.
Yeah.
I play with my dad.
I loved Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty had like a dance, like a ballroom dance game, and I played that, and I could not figure out how to play it.
I would play with my dad. He would let me on his, like, laptop, and we would play, and it was just really, really fun.
Yeah.
I don't know where they went. I should ask my dad about it.
Yeah.
Spy Kids.
Oh, I never watched
What?
it.
What?
Actually, I think I did watch it, but I never, like, watch it in full. You know what I mean? Okay. And this is the end of the podcast. No, I'm kidding.
Are you kidding me, Casey?
I'm sorry. What do
Casey,
you want from
never.
me?
Oh my God, Casey.
No, I've seen it, but I've never watched it in full.
Casey, that's
like
worse.
I know like the thumb people and like
It's I think I have watched that movie like 10 times.
I didn't watch. I don't think I've watched the beginning ever, but I've watched like the middle and end.
I think I've seen the
Not.
first one like no, I've seen the second one. Like
I
10
know they
times.
fight thumb people.
Yeah, and that's in the first one.
I saw it like at a birthday party.
It's in the first one, and then the second one. I think that one's my favorite.
And then they rebooted it.
Yeah, and it
with-
wasn't good.
Yeah, I remember. I
It wasn't
saw
good. It
that
had, like,
one.
Jessica
too.
Alba in it, and it wasn't good.
It
Sorry.
had that girl from the other girl from Girl Meets World, not Sabrina Carpenter.
Rowan Blanchard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
Um,
And also that he's such a cute kid. He was such a cute kid. He's in he dated Sabrina Carpenter.
he did.
I forget his name.
Isn't he like married to Megan Trainor, I think.
Oh, that's the guy in the first.
Yeah.
Genie. Oh, they were such good movies, Casey.
But Tinkerbell movies.
Oh my god.
Tinkerbell.
I like the one where I think it's like the cold winter one.
That one made me feel so cool for
And
being a
she,
twin.
and she like goes over.
Yeah,
the
it
cold,
gave
and
me a
she's
lot of
like-
anxiety though too.
And then because she would always stay
I'm like,
for
"Get
longer. And
out!"
I'm like, go back to Pixie Hollow.
I'm like, just talk at the border too.
Like,
Why can't you
your
talk at the
wings.
border?
Your wings, you're not able to fly, and you're like risking your life.
I'm like, I'm like, can't they just hang out at the border?
Yeah, like they could have like talked through that like stupid.
Also, like the first movie kind of makes it weird. Like they kind of like the lore kind of doesn't make sense because they fly into the winter area and like they're
Doesn't
not.
make sense at all.
They take a lot of things
But
back.
you know
and-
what? I love Tinkerbell so
Yeah.
much. She's like stupid, but I love her.
I always thought she should have been a summer fairy though, because like spring, I don't know.
She's like, I don't even know.
If she had like a twin sister.
But I think it's so funny they made her like look like that because like in the Peter Pan,
What do you mean?
in like Peter Pan, she doesn't really like. It's just like
Oh, she's a brat in the Peter Pan.
Second Star to the Right is honestly one of my favorite Disney songs in the world. It's so good. Disney's revamping. Splash Mountain, R.I.P.
I remember I watched the second
Do you
Peter
have
Pan
Splash
first
Mountain in
too.
California?
I don't know. I can't go on it.
Oh.
But wait, Tinkerbell movies. Who was your favorite fairy? I will say Vedita, the purple one. She was my favorite.
I like the blue one.
But I loved Fawn
I love the blue
too.
one.
Silverman. Fawn was the animal one. Yeah, like I liked Fawn and Vidya.
The purple one. Yeah.
The purple one. She was like a fast flying fairy.
Mhm.
There was the pink one.
I think that's like Rosebud.
Rosita or something.
Rosita. I
Garden.
think is a
Not
sesame.
garden. Garage. She was a garden fairy. Fawn was an animal fairy. Iridessa was a sun
I
fairy.
forgot about her.
Silver Mist was a water fairy.
I loved her. Wanted to be
Tinkerbell
her.
was a tinker fairy.
No, really.
Am I missing anybody? Is there like a red one? No.
No, because there's a pink one.
Wait, there were 5 fairies?
I
Were there?
think so.
Ros-
I had
yeah.
a puzzle with all of them.
Fawn.
I would
Iridessa.
I would take that puzzle apart and put it back together all the time. That and my One Direction puzzle. I would put Zane's face
If you were a
next to
type
it.
of fairy, what would you be? I think I would be maybe a fast flying or animal.
I don't know, what vibes do I get?
I don't know, sun.
Really?
Oh my god, that movie had a great cast.
What?
There was Raven Simone was Iridessa.
Forgot about her.
Wait, who played Silver Mist? Was it?
Let's look it up.
It might have been Lucy Liu, but I might be wrong with that. I love Lucy Liu has done. Yeah, she's done some like a decent amount of voice acting.
Working girl.
She's great.
Yeah, she was. Kristen Chenoweth's in there.
Kristen Chenoweth was
Jesse McCartney's in there. Stop
As
it.
who?
Terrence.
I don't know who that.
Is.
But those movies got canceled. Do you know that?
What?
I don't know. I have no clue. And they like removed. There was like a area in the parks that was like Pixie Hollow. They got rid of Pixie Hollow. They still had They had it on the map when I went, and like I walked through it, and I was like, "This
In
is."
Disney?
Yeah.
I don't think I ever remember that. Maybe I'll ask my mom about it.
But they got rid of it, and the movies got canceled. I don't know why those movies got canceled, but like, why did all of our things get canceled?
I don't know. I just remember. I mean, Tinkerbell used to be around in the parks all the time.
Really? Yeah. Well, Tinkerbell's different than
Yeah.
the Tinkerbell movies. I used to think, why did they make a why did they make a movie where Tinkerbell was like a side character? I used to think Tinkerbell came first. Like the Tinkerbell movies came before Peter Pan. I mean, obviously, like if you look, that doesn't make any sense. I used to think that. The Equestria Girls. We talked about this a little bit.
We did.
Can we agree that the second movie's the best?
Is that the one where they go? Where
the pop competition.
Oh my god.
With the dragon girls.
Don't get me started.
So good.
Such good songs. When they all band together at the end, they all light up.
It had some good songs. I never watched the third movie because they were all like alternate versions. They were all like parallel versions, right? And I think that's the movies where like Twilight, the pony Twilight goes into the Equestria world. Mm-hmm. But, like, and then it's not, like, actually her real friend. Like, it's just different versions of them. Yeah. But I think the third movie shows the real Twilight. Like, the real alternate version of Twilight. Mm-hmm. Not the pony just being Twilight. Like, I think it's weird.
I just remember it freaked me out.
It's, like, parallel universe
The third
stuff.
one I remember was especially freaky for me.
Yeah?
Yeah. I just remember I didn't really like it. I'm trying to think of what movies we missed.
Also, I'll say, what's your favorite Disney movie?
Animated or non-animated?
Animated. And not Pixar. Because my favorite Pixar is Ratatouille. And I think that's like a lot of...
Ratatouille freaks me out.
What's your favorite Pixar and what's your favorite Disney?
I need a list. I might have to go with Toy Story. That's Pixar, right?
Mm-hmm. That's like that's the first Pixar.
Or, you know what's always nostalgic for me? Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo,
I think, has always been nostalgic.
I don't really like Finding Dory that much.
Oh my god.
Finding Dory.
My parents, my mom and Vivian used to call me Dory because I forget stuff all the time.
I'm very forgetful. I have bad short-term memory. I have great long-term memory.
They thought that like little Dory was so me when I was little.
Oh, little Dory's cute. Yeah,
she's so more. Dory.
So wait, what's your favorite Disney movie? Like maybe princess movie?
This is difficult. Princess?
Yeah, princess. Think of that.
Oh, I also like Up.
These are Pixar though.
I know, but I just like needed to talk about Up because it made me cry.
I've never seen Up.
What?
Okay, we're not getting into that.
What?
We're not getting into that. I just want to know your favorite Disney movie.
That's like the most iconic Pixar movie.
I know. It looks sad.
It is sad. Like
I saw like the middle of it. I saw like a clip of it one time.
Casey, like you can't go to Emerson without watching Up.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, have you? They're like, in order to take this class,
I'm gonna make you a list.
Okay, you're gonna make me a Pixar list or something?
I think I've watched every single Pixar movie. I'm not lying. I've watched every single I think I've watched almost every single Pixar and Disney movie to ever exist.
Oh my god. So what is your favorite Disney movie? My favorite princess movie is really hard.
Traditional. I don't say.
My favorite music, I think, is from Princess and the Frog.
I think my favorite music is from Tangled.
I think Dr. Facilier has my favorite villain song. That's what I would say.
Oh, wait, I have it. Hercules.
That's a good choice. Meg, Elizabeth Gillies, please play Meg.
Love Hercules. There's just something about it.
Love.
That's just, like, so good.
It's underrated. Totally inaccurate to any mythology.
Oh,
but,
so inaccurate. But
good.
So good.
But I love Meg. She's one of the best, so cool. Female characters.
Loki, I wanted to be here for Halloween one year. Maybe I'll do it this year.
Yeah, honestly, you should. My favorite Disney movie is Alice in Wonderland.
Oh.
I'm a big Alice in Wonderland fan.
The animated one?
The animated one. It's just so pretty. Like, it's just so cool. And I have the book of Alice in Wonderland. I have the Through the Looking Glass book. I listened to the audiobook. Like, I love Alice in Wonderland. And I thought the movie did a good job. They actually combined Alice in Wonderland, the first book, Alice in Wonderland, with Alice Through the Looking Glass. And they combined a lot of elements from that.
I just remember the live action one freaky.
The live action one's not my favorite. I
out.
think that it wasn't. See, I think it was misleading for a lot of people because it's a live action version of Alice in Wonderland. It's not. It takes place after the original story.
It freaked me out.
It's just like it's Alice as an adult going back to Wonderland, and I think that honestly, not even like people who watch the movies can just the original animated movie enjoy it. Like, I think you have to read the books.
Yeah,
both
really
books to actually understand and enjoy it, and that's a lot to ask from people. But like Through the Looking Glass, nobody actually knows this. The Through the Looking Glass story, nowhere near anything. Those two movies, the live action ones, nowhere near the books. Like literally totally not at all the books, just using their names, nothing to do with the books. Like, Father Time is like a 2-second thing
Really?
in the book. Like, she like meets Humpty Dumpty in that book. I think that's where the origin of Humpty Dumpty being an egg came from. Alice Through the Looking Glass.
Probably.
The imagery of him being an egg, because people talk about they're like, he never says he's an egg, but that's where, because there's a lot of illustrations in that book.
In general, I just feel like all the older Disney movies are really solid.
Yeah.
Low-key, like, I really loved I really love Enchanted.
Yeah. Wait, I will say Tim Burton. I love Tim Burton. Love Alice in Wonderland. Just didn't come out.
It didn't work. It freaked me out. I love Enchanted. You know that movie?
Yeah, of course.
It's
I watched that at a sleepover one time. Love that movie. So good.
actually one of my favorite movies.
Never saw Disenchanted.
I saw it with
people
my
like
family
that.
friends. It was terrible. No good. That little girl's a brat.
Yeah.
Whoever decided to cast her, sorry. Not a good choice.
Right.
Also, Anastasia was also really good.
I never saw it, but I need to watch that. Moana.
Oh, Moana.
I remember seeing like the things before
Lin-Manuel
Moana.
Miranda.
Things before Moana came out, and it's like, okay, like it was like kind of weird. Like I was like, what is this guy? Same thing happened with Frozen. I saw like the merch before Frozen came out, and I was like, who? I wonder which one of them is named Frozen. I was like, probably the white-haired girl, but maybe they're trying to trick us, and it's the other girl. And then I got a book before the movie came out, like, and it was like Anna and Elsa.
Anna.
Yeah, I said Anna because that's how it's written. It's Anna.
Did you ever watch like the sequels to like Cinderella and the Little Mermaid?
Yes, the sequels to Cinderella confused me
I
a
actually
lot.
really liked it. It was really good.
I also saw Little Mermaid sequel.
Honestly, they were kind of good.
I didn't.
At least to me, they were good.
The whole movie, I was trying to figure out what Ursula's sister's name actually was, and then like she said Moi, and I was like, oh, that's her name, Moi. She's like Moi. No, I don't remember. I don't know what her name was.
I'm forgetting.
But I know she had one. I just kept trying to figure it out.
I just like remember watching them like as a kid, and I just really loved them.
I just didn't like her.
The Cinderella one I really liked, but it kind of freaked me out.
I didn't like her daughter's
Melody?
mermaid design. I thought she didn't look cool.
I can't believe she's a mermaid though.
Yeah. And then.
Didn't know that's how genetics work.
Yeah. And then Cinderella, where she's like, they like change the story and like the sister.
Yeah, she gets stuck in a pumpkin in one scene, and it freaks me out. The cat freaks me out.
The second and the third movies don't really line up with each other. Like they're two different. They feel like two alternate extensions. Because like the second movie, she like falls in love with like a baker. I think like the sister falls in love with a baker, and then in the third one, he's gone, and she's now pretending to be like now they rewrite history so that she's Cinderella. So I don't really understand. I feel like they were like, those were both sequels.
They got a little confused, but it's okay.
They got a little confused. I don't think the second one, I don't think the order goes Cinderella second, like Cinderella 1, Cinderella 2, Cinderella 3. I think the order goes Cinderella 1 and then either timeline Cinderella 2 or Cinderella 3.
They have the spirit. Cinderella, genuinely, big part of childhood. A Cinderella Story, all of those movies.
Oh, yeah, Selena Gomez. I loved Selena Gomez, but the A Cinderella Story with what's her name? Hilary Duff?
Waiting for You is like waiting for rain. Useless and disappointing. Like, yeah.
It's like, I'm going to Princeton. Like that's where princes go. And like, oh, it was such a good. And then what's her name was in it? Jennifer Coolidge.
Yes,
who was an alumni from my school.
She's fantastic in it.
She's so great.
There's also a Lucy Hale one that's less well known.
I don't.
It's a little bit. I would argue it's more mature compared to the other ones.
Yeah.
But I still think it's fantastic.
Oh, there's also the one with
Sophia Carson?
Yeah, there's that one.
I think I've seen all
and there's also another one with Camila Cabello.
Yeah.
There's what's her name?
Brandy, yeah. That's a.
I don't remember her last name though.
It's That's an older one, and it's not a Cinderella story. It's just regular.
Yeah, a Cinderella. Wait, not a Cinderella story. Stop saying that.
Stop.
I'm talking to myself. Cinderella, I think, is one of the only really good live action versions.
I would have to agree, but I think.
Are you gonna say Beauty and the Beast was good?
It just holds a special place in my heart.
Yeah, I didn't like her dress at the end.
It's not that, it's the soundtrack.
You didn't like it?
No, I really like the soundtrack.
Oh, but I didn't like her dress at the end. Belle's like one of my favorites. Belle's dress is
Oh, they
gorgeous.
messed it up.
Is gorgeous in the animated movie, and it's like with the big skirt and like the off the shoulder thing and
They
the
messed it up.
and the gloves.
They messed
It's
it up.
just so like nice. And I'm like, and Emma Watson's like, I don't want to wear a corset. I'm like, okay, you don't have to wear a corset.
Yeah.
Why'd you ruin the rest of the dress? Why does she have tank top? So, like, take it off your shoulders. Wear the gloves. She didn't wear gloves.
They just like messed it up. However,
Like,
I do think
She didn't have a huge ball
that
gown.
the set design is gorgeous.
And it also, the dress is supposed to be like gold, not yellow.
Yeah,
like
it's very much
could
so.
you imagine they did like a gold
Mm-hmm.
dress? That would have looked gorgeous.
But Lily James did a good. The
They
Cinderella
did,
dress is
her dress in the original
so-
movie is silver, and they
It
did
is.
blue in the live action, and
Mm-hmm.
that's what I was expecting for Belle. Like that level of like
like very
costume design. It's just, but like, yeah, it's whatever.
I'm trying to. There's also the Maleficent one
Oh yeah.
and Lana Del Rey's version of Once Upon a Dream.
Oh yeah.
So dreamy.
That was good. I also liked Aladdin the live action version.
I didn't. I love Naomi Scott.
Yeah, I thought she was really good.
Speechless.
But I never watched Mulan, which I heard was really bad.
I never watched it. Either.
Because they took away like everything from the
I also never watched
movie.
Cruella de Vil.
Cruella. Love
Never
Cruella.
watched it.
Love Cruella. It's so I
Never
love it.
watched
It's
it.
so good. Emma Stone.
Yeah, I never
She's
watched
so
it.
good.
I never watched it.
I
love
recommend
her
it.
in La La Land and Easy A.
And then what are other live action? I never watched Little Mermaid.
Oh, neither did I.
Not gonna watch Snow White. What else? Lilo and Stitch just came out, and they
I've
made
heard it's
they like
terrible.
ruined it.
I've heard it's
Because
terrible.
again, this is a big spoiler. I guess. Like Nani apparently just goes to college and leaves Lilo behind.
What?
Yeah, Nani leaves at the end of the movie.
So what was the point?
So I guess family doesn't stay together. They leave, and I'm like, I get,
Aloha.
and it's like, guys, like you just completely ruined the story. It's like, yeah, it would be nice if Nani could go to college, but like that's not, like it's a really realistic story, like
That doesn't make sense.
in the original, but like no, yeah, Nani's barely in it too. I heard. Who is one of my favorite characters in
I
like
used to be really scared of Stitch.
I love Stitch. I have a Stitch
I
onesie.
used to be
I love
so
Stitch.
scared of Stitch. There's
We
a,
love
they used to have a Stitch ride at Disney, and I would not go on
I
it.
can do a Stitch voice.
Please don't. I had a dream once about Stitch.
Sorry, I had to.
Can you make that into a YouTube short, please?
Yeah, I'm Stitch.
It's actually kind of good.
It's good, yeah. It's good. I'm Stitch. Hey, I'm Stitch. I'm gonna be in Stitch 2, the live action 2. Which is not gonna be made. But yeah, I heard they're canceling a lot of live action productions like
they're
Tangled.
not-
Nobody wants to watch these
However,
bad versions.
would I be opposed to Milo Manheim being Flynn Rider? Nope.
I would not be opposed to that.
I would not be opposed.
No. And also Elizabeth
Oh.
Gillies as Meg in a Hercules
Oh,
live
she
action.
would be so good.
If they're
She's such a
gonna
good
make a
singer.
Hercules live action and they don't cast Elizabeth Gillies, cancel the movie. I don't care.
They were talking about
I
Ariana
don't
Grande, and I was like,
What are you doing? Like Ariana Grande, no.
she doesn't have the voice for it.
Like, but she's just Elizabeth Gillies is Meg.
She just like looks like her.
I can see it. Like if Disney makes a Hercules movie without
Mhm.
Elizabeth Gillies, I'm gonna go there and destroy it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
There's your
destroy
threat.
it.
There's your threat.
There's
Disney.
your threat.
Please don't sue us. Any other movies? Should I like rapid fire?
Yeah. Do you have any? last-
Starstruck, High School Musical, Matilda, Parent Trap, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, any Peter Rabbit movies.
Yes. Oh my God. And Parent Trap. Love Parent Trap. So good.
Lindsay Lohan.
Lindsay Lohan did. I mean, Lindsay Lohan
Any
is the
movie
iconic
that
version.
she was in.
Freaky Friday.
Freaky Friday.
Mean Girls.
Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen.
Yeah.
Love
She's
Confessions of a
great.
Teenage Drama Queen. She's so dramatic in that. She's so me. She's so
I loved her style in that. It's I mean those.
Yeah.
Matilda. Yeah, the little British with Danny DeVito.
She's not British.
Oh yeah, I guess she's
She
not.
American?
She's in the book she's British.
Yeah,
But she's American,
she's
I guess.
American
I
in
forgot.
the movie. And Miss Honey.
Miss Honey.
And Miss Trumbull.
Miss Trumbull. Oh yeah, she
That
was.
principal. It was Miss Honey's stepmom.
Yeah,
I was like,
that was a big reveal, and like she stole the money,
yeah.
or like
She took the house.
that was crazy.
So good. Whoever played Miss Honey, like, really good.
Yeah, she was so. I read
What
the
an
book.
amazing
Did you read the
job.
book?
I think I had the book. I don't know if I. Oh, yeah, Roald Dahl books. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have it in my house.
Yeah. Well, any more movies or?
I don't think so. I think I'm done.
We missed out on a bunch, I know.
Yeah.
But I think we did a good job at covering a lot.
We did a really great job.
I think a lot of these movies had really good songs in them.
I think that's what makes them so good.
I think I think a good kids movie tends to have a very good song. Also, movies like Fantastic Mr. Fox. Great kids movie and great family, like great for
Forgot
adults.
about that movie.
I watched it when I was older with my dad, and it was like
Wes Anderson.
so good, and it's like it's really funny. It's really funny.
Well, yeah, he always kills.
You can
with the
watch it with kids, or you can watch it with.
He always kills with the soundtracks, honestly.
Yeah, great cast, great movie. Really, really, really highly recommend that. But yeah, I think we did a good job covering.
I think we did a great job.
Yeah. All right.
We'll be back next time with a guest.
We will be back with a guest. Yeah.
Or
a guest or two.
See ya.
All right. Bye, guys.